I see that you are already changing some inputs from your pilots. That's nice. That's the way it should be. So well done.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's been the busiest summer we've had in many years.
Yes, likewise. But it's good news. If it was the busiest summer you had, it means a lot of work.
No,
So
you guys are really good. You guys are awesome. Brought quite a bit of business our way, so that's good.
nice. Glad to know. We are here to help. Let's wait for 2 minutes more and we will start. You already know the drill. This is the webinar for the grand finale. We're going to introduce you. What is this event about? And explain a little bit more. Let's just wait for the rest of the startups to arrive. I think we have pretty much everyone.
Yes, just few names that we're waiting, so maybe just a minute more, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Francisco, I think we can start. I see here some are missing.
All right,
they're coming, but it's being recorded, so I think we're good to go.
Okay, let's start. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us for the last webinar of the program. It doesn't mean that we're not going to see each other from now on. We're going to see tons. But this is the final moments of the program, the grand finale. You are all, you should be all very proud of your work so far, the progress in the program and the relationships that you are building here. So for this webinar, what we want to show you is what you are already very used to. The program overview, what is the grand finale about, what is the agenda, the open day, and the event sessions, and of course, the next steps. So let's dive in. The final stage of the program. I am very excited about this. I will meet you in Dublin this time. I didn't go to Hong Kong, but now we're gonna all meet in Dublin in Ireland with our host ESV. This moment is the moment where we will have the pilot updates. We'll have other moments for the one-to-one meetings, and we'll have moments of networking outside of free electrons. So besides the utilities that you already know very well and the other top 15 startups, we will have energy ecosystem players from Ireland and Europe. Okay. So we are very excited about this. This is not just a moment of celebration. Of course, it will be, and a lot of celebrates. Of course, we all achieved very, very much during the program, but it's also a moment to continue the relationship that we all built since the beginning. Because, as we said, very since the beginning. Sorry to repeat myself, but free electrons it's about long-lasting relationships. It's about starting a moment in time and not starting and ending program. So it's not a moment of saying goodbye, definitely, but a moment to keep reinforce this relationship with the utilities and the other partners that we'll meet, to have new opportunities for the future, for the next year and the years to come. So you will have meetings now as you are used to it. This time the meetings are a little bit shorter because you should already at this moment to have all of the alignments done with the utilities. It's just a status meeting. You will have the pilot presentations where instead of pitching your solution, you will have a moment to share the updates of the pilots, and you'll have a structured networking with the other participants, not just inside of Electrons, but as I told you, with the networking outside of the program. Also for the Open Day panel discussions and the Open Day exposure to the ecosystem. So what do you need to succeed here? It's, of course, to have clear idea of next steps, even if the utilities have been on holidays during this silly season. It's important that you are prepared for the meetings that you're going to have with them. It's the moment where you clearly define the next steps, which with each one of them, even if the next step is to book a call for the next to start a conversation. Alignment on goals, of course, and this could be done before the module, so you can send an email, and we really advise you to send emails to the utilities you've been talking with some alignment of expectations and the goals that you have, and vision for the future. What does it mean after the pilot? What does it mean to actually have a commercial partnership with the utilities that you are connecting? The Open Day is the final day of the grand finale. It's a moment where you will have exposure to the to the networking, to the energy industry outside of free electrons. So you will have a stand. You will stay there to networking moments with the participants that will be invited to come. And it will be open to broader audience, to investors, to local innovation ecosystem, and it will be also a moment where we recognize the award startups of free electrons. So we're going to have 2 awards, the free electrons startup and Akimoto Award, which is a very good prize that we have on free electrons about a past partner of beginning of free electrons. Who will you meet besides the utilities of free electrons and their business units? They will bring different business units, especially the business units that are located in the UK. You will have strategic partners such as House Trade, Ofgem, Enterprise Ireland, and Sogo Ireland. Investors and ecosystems, not just from the utilities, but also outside, and corporate representatives from the utilities and others across the energy sector. We will give you more information about the other the other ecosystem players that will participate on Open Day on the app and near the event. So the agenda will be, as you are used to it, 4 days agenda. On day 1, Monday, we are expecting you to arrive. During this day, you can arrive at 5 p.m. Of course, Dublin time. But if you want, or if you need to have some extra work done during the day, we'll have a space for you at ESB offices, so you can work for your company and with your colleagues there. So if you need some time or some space, we'll have it for you. We'll have the welcome events, as you know, on the first day. The second and third day will be more work focus days. So we'll have one-on-one meetings as you are used to. On the second day, we also have a panel session from ESB and their leadership team. And the end of the day will end with a networking activity at Jameson. And well, it's Jameson, so you know what that means. Anyway, on the third day, you will start to have a final slot of one-on-one meetings, and after that, you will have the pilot presentation, which I will deep dive in later during this webinar. Alumni session with previous alumni that will focus on how to continue this relationship with the utilities and, as you know, the startup debriefs. Okay. Final day is the open day event. The open day event here is a big block, but you have the full description of what does it mean, what is the actual agenda specified here, and you will have access to all of this on the app that you already know how to use it. If you need to reinstall the app, please do. All of the information will be there, not just for the open day, but for the full agenda of the grand finale. This day is mainly composed by panel discussions, presentations, very interesting presentations from big names in the energy industry. Some startups are also invited to participate in the panel discussions. You will have moments of networking where you can talk with not just the panelists, but the other members that will invite investors, innovation hubs, etc. During the networking moments, you will have the option to book meetings with these players of the day. And the day will end officially with the award ceremony and closing remarks. So this will be for the open day. After that, we'll have a free electrons dinner that will again be closed to just the partners of free electrons, so you and the utilities of free electrons, and this will close free electrons 2025. Let's deep dive in the event sessions. One-on-one meetings, I believe that you are very comfortable with this at this moment. You know that you need to prepare for it. It will be one startup, one utility. We will not going to have the collaborative sessions this time, so just going to be one-on-one meetings. 25 minutes. We normally advise you for at this moment to think about next steps and concrete commercial fits, not just a pilot, but give somehow opportunity for the utility to have a commercial agreement with your potential vision of what could it be. So we also advise you for the preparation of these one-on-one meetings, as we did last time, to have. Can you hear me well? Oh, okay, yes, sorry, I stopped. I thought I stopped for everyone. Anyway, to have a email preparation with each utility of what are you planning to discuss, what's going to be the next steps, and managing the expectations of what you like to talk with them, basically. Pilot presentations. So this time, the pilot presentations are a little bit different from the past modules. It's not a pitch of your solution. It's more or less a pitch of the pilots or the pilots that you are doing, or intent with the intention of doing. So it's a 6-minute presentation with a 3-minute Q&A, and yeah, that's it. 1 minute of buffer for you to change between startups. I'll go to there in a minute. So here the idea for the utilities is they want to know what is going on with the pilots between your startup and the other utilities. So if your startup is still in a very early stage of the pilot, they want to know that, and why is it what are the type of blockers, what it needs to be done to improve or to evolve. Or if you have already a very good established pilot with a specific utility, they also want to know that, because this is the opportunity for you to share if you are working with a utility and if it is going well, why the others are not using this information to work with you as well. Okay, so basically it's a sharing moment where you can share what is going on between your pilots and the pilot agreements that you have. So the other utilities are kind of like with this FOMO of not working with you, basically. So this, of course, is just for our utilities, the 7 utilities we have. They may or not invite the business units they have inside, that we don't know still, but it's a normal presentation where you go, you have a 6-minute presentation. This is the list of the order for your presentation. And we suggest, we will share this presentation with you, so you don't need to worry about not having this info. And we create these templates for you to help you prepare for this presentation. So from your feedback in the past modules, what you felt was that we could have a kind of a template for the presentations that we have. And this is exactly the information that the utilities need for them to understand if they want to work with you. I know that some of you only have one pilot. I know that some of you are just in starting with conversations with utilities. It's fine, no worries. This is the type of information that it is possible for you to fill in, even if you're just having initial conversations with the utility. And since you have 6 minutes, it should be short and sweet, okay? So the pilot description is, of course, very important for everyone to understand what are you working with the other utility. The past, the future roadmap, which means where did you start the conversations with this utility, where are you now, and what's going to be the next move, which could be a commercial rollout, or it could be just implementing the pilot, okay? The pilot updates or success metrics. Here, you don't need to deep dive because I know that sometimes it's very sensitive information and sometimes it's not okay to share with everyone, but share the information that will trigger the other utilities to want to work with you. And the commercial impact. What does it mean to work with your startup for that utility with in this case, your clients could be the utilities or their customers. What is the impact that by implementing your solution, they are having with their service? Okay, and then we leave here a space for you to add whatever image you want or a demo screen. So in the past, we had a very interesting presentations of pilots where the startups didn't share anything in a PowerPoint style. They only share, because they were software, they only share their demo in the screen in live, and that's also very interesting. So that's also something that you can add here or share your screen. This is, again, a suggestion. We want you to use it. You can use it right away. You can just fill in the spaces and have it ready and share with us. To prepare this presentation, we left some time during the module. So on Thursday, during this time, during Tuesday, in the starter debrief, or even during the one-to-one meetings that in the spaces that you don't have one-on-one meetings, we'll be there in the room with you to help you out, fill this pilot presentation, and to coach you in to have the best presentation to prepare, okay? So this is a template that we prepare. You can use it or not. It's not mandatory at all. But if you feel completely lost about what you should present about your pilot or conversations you're having with utilities, this might help you, okay? So about next steps, of course, you should start, even if you're going to have time during the week to prepare these pilot presentations, you should start thinking about, for each utility, even if you just had one conversation, what could be the potential pilot that you want to share there, that they didn't see quite well why you are a good partner for pilots. So if you could have some time until the grand finale, it would be nice. I know that probably it's a hectic moment until grand finale because it is beginning of September, but it would be important for you to think about this. The RSVP, there are still some names that we don't have in the RSVP. So if you could deliver us by tomorrow, would be amazing. So we can finish all of the preparations of hotels, logistics, etc. Friday, that would be amazing. Okay, just let us know that if you cannot do it. Okay. Travel and reimbursements. Book your flights, book your tickets. You already know the drill, and reopen the app or reinstall the app if you delete it from the past modules. Everything is the same, the name is the same, login is the same. So about the travel of grand finale, you already know how to get these parts of logisticals done. You need to book your flights. Most of the event will be held in the ESB headquarters and in Smoke Alley Theater. This will be from Monday from 5 p.m. But if you arrive early and you want to work in the SB heads offices, you can until Thursday around 11 p.m. So you have hotel rooms until Friday, so you can stay until Friday. You already know that we need 2 C-level representatives, and of course, RSVP. Ooh, we have a different date here. Surprise, surprise, because this was the last one. But we need the RSVP form filled in basically as soon as you can do it. Accommodation from Monday to Friday, and whenever you have any doubts about reimbursements, the flights, accommodation, please let us know, because we are here to help you also with this part. About the visas and travel arrangements also, there are some countries that require visa. In the case of European Union, you don't need a visa. United States or Canada, Australia or New Zealand, but we listed all of the others that need a visa. So if you need a visa, you need to start preparing this for yourself by talking with probably the diplomacy of Ireland. Well, I don't know the process. Yeah, just share it. You can search it online and probably gonna have it. Okay. Okay, so this is the subsidy that it's already, from your knowledge, all of the domestic and continent travels within Europe will be reimbursed until $500, and the intercontinental travel will be until $1,500. So I guess that you know that you need to send an email to Alex with all of the receipts, and you know all of the information is shared in a PDF file that we shared beforehand when we shared the RSVP. If you need it again, we can send it together, and we'll send it together with this webinar reminder. The team, you already know, I hope you already know us very well, because we've been here for a long time. We're going to have Manel Tanger, Martina, me, Rita in Dublin, and then we're going to have Alessandro, Ana Nicotti, and Marta back office in Lisbon. So we all four going to be there for you, and also will be very nice to see you again in person since Australia, of course. That's it from our side. We really need you to fill in your RSVP. So we left here a QR code, but you have the link on your email, or you should to have it. And that's it. Let's open to questions. whatever you need. Open mics in here. Or any question? Yes, Mike.
Yeah, thanks. Looking forward to catching up with everyone in Dublin. Thanks for this induction. Just curious if anyone else from the startup side is coming in Sunday night, or are most people coming in Monday afternoon? I was just curious if there was a chance for a sort of startup get together one of the nights.
We're gonna be there Sunday night, though. Betty. Anyone else? That would be nice.
I hope it only means that not everyone booked the travel
exactly.
yet. So. Mike, yes, thank you for this.
Mike, are you arriving on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm coming on Sunday. I mean, we're furthest along with ESB, so it's a chance they have this telecom division, which is not such a part of Free Electrons, so it's a chance to see them Monday afternoon. But I wanted to see if anyone else was around Sunday night.
Okay.
I'll be there from
the 30 Vision team might arrive on Sunday. We'll try and schedule some meetings on Monday morning with another organization related to ESB called Kite Power Tech. So Paul and I will have a chat, and maybe we see you on Sunday night. It'd be great to catch up with you and Matt.
Yeah, I'll be here anyway. I'll be probably in my parents' house, so just let me know.
All right. Thanks, Matthew.
Very good. That's a great opportunity as well to book some meetings if you want, even if this opportunity for ESB, we haven't confirmed that there will be like specific people during the office that day, but maybe if you would like to meet with some, that is a great opportunity. I remember we talked about this in Hong Kong, and make sure that you maximize these opportunities as well for you to have some meetings.
I have a question, Martina.
Maybe let's do a queue with the raised hands. Karina luckily raised her hand digitally. It's not tired at this point.
Oh, you can go ahead. Fine, it's not urgent.
Come on, Karina. Let's do with the queue, and we will get through all of them.
Yeah, I don't know if I just missed it because I was a little bit late. So we're gonna have two presentations. One is 8, but the second one is going to be like an investor pitch, from my understanding. Is that what it is?
No, this time you just have the pilot presentations.
Okay, so we don't have, that's the only presentation that we need to prepare for.
Yeah,
we're not
exactly.
doing any other presentation.
Yeah, exactly. This time you just have one.
Okay, so the open day with the other people from the ecosystem, it's just the stand that we are going to be there to network.
Exactly. You probably need to prepare the presentation for the stand whenever an investor approaches you, of course. You will have you can have your computer there, your solution there, whatever you need to show it. So yeah, that will be the moment that you will have to pitch.
And
okay,
I will just add to that, to this topic, that for the open day, we usually had pitch presentations on the stage during the open day. This year, the idea is a little bit different, is to put you on the stage as an expert in the topic. So you will have a moment to do like literally elevator pitch, introduce your company. There will be a place for you, and you will get more information about exactly how the stand will look like, so that if you have a roll-up, if you would like to bring any of your hardware, we will let you know this most probably in the really next days. That's something we are finalizing. Okay, so and the third thing for you also, to not feel that there won't be a time to pitch. All of the information about your company will be on the app. Everyone participating in the event will be in the app, and you will be able as well to talk to them. So we really hope that there will be plenty of moments to really get the idea of who is who, and then tap into conversations.
So there might be an opportunity to quickly introduce ourselves to everyone. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, there will be. It
Okay.
will be on the main stage before you start the panel. Before you go into questions, the moderator will ask everyone to present themselves as well what you do. So elevator pitch, okay, this part.
So when you said that some
But
startups are
mostly-
going to be part of the panel, you mean us, the startups, not like other startups outside of the program?
Of course you.
Oh,
All
okay.
based on you. There won't be any other startups during the open day. It will be only 15, okay?
Okay,
And you
got
will
it.
be split into 4 panels with moderators where each one of you will be able as well to share your opinion with that. We can, maybe there is a question about that. We will go into that in a second, okay? Okay, the queue.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Here, as you can see, the startups' names is yours. Startups.
Thank you, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, super. Sorry, I missed that. I thought it was like the other session where there were like previous startups that were part of the program that were going to be doing the panel. So we are going to be doing the panel.
Exactly.
Okay.
We
Super
still have a
interesting.
moment of alumni session, but that's
Mhm.
is outside of the open day. And that alumni session is when we're gonna invite previous startups to come to a panel. And then on the open day, you'll be the experts in specific topics, basically.
Okay. One thing that we're thinking about is to do a company announcement. So that would be most relevant then to do that as part of the pilot update presentation.
Yes, I would
correct?
say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
But maybe, I don't know exactly what Martina was telling. You'll have a moment to introduce yourself, like, hi, I'm Karina from GridRip, and maybe there you can tell something about, I don't know, the update that you want to share. If it is like short and sweet, yeah.
Yeah, I think it might just sound like a bit too random.
Okay.
I'll see, but if it's part of a panel, it might be a bit of too much of a sidetrack to be
Okay.
just talking about, us and what
Yeah,
we've
but
been up to.
definitely in the pilot presentation, Karina, would be a moment. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Greg?
I was just wondering whether for the open day, we have the opportunity to invite other participants. So, for example, we were thinking about inviting Northern Ireland Electricity to come visit. There are 1 or 2 other European utilities who might want to see what's happening. So, can we invite people to the open day, or is it a Beta I Free Electrons invitation list?
There is an invitation list, and because of there is a very limited space as well. We are not able to get like 250 people suddenly. It's rather limited, and utilities are inviting as well the partners, especially having other utilities. It's a little bit of a delicate topic, but Greg, thank you for the initiative, and I would like to suggest you to share those names with us. We will happily share it with ESB right away and ask if there is a green light to invite. I know that the invites have been sent. We are also waiting for final confirmation until the end of this week.
Okay.
So we will have a vision if there are any spots left. Okay, we don't want people to get there, not have a space to enter. Okay, so we have to manage it somehow. But please do share with us those names if that's okay.
Well, easier if you already have an invitation list to share that with us, and then we can know who's there. That's probably good enough for us.
You will have it in the app.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Excellent. All right. Cool.
Confirms there will be in the app. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And my second question is, we're planning to bring our hardware or a demonstration version of our hardware. So in the booth, we'll have space to set up our hardware. How big is the booth?
Very small, unfortunately.
Let's make the other way around. How big is the hardware?
Yes.
We need about a 3 meter square space.
Sorry?
We need about a 3 by 3 meter square space.
Okay, I need to check that.
We need to check. And actually, is there anyone else that would like to bring hardware? You raise your hands for questions, but maybe in the comments.
Yeah.
I will ask you to write, because what we are doing right now is to set up the layout of the space. And
Yeah,
as for
exactly.
the booth and your spaces, the space is relatively small. Those will be for now like high tables for you. But if that's okay to place hardware somewhere around so that people can also go and check it, it's safe. That could be a way. But I think it's better for us to plan. So maybe to solve it the easiest way, in the chat, if anyone can, anyone planning to bring hardware, can you write if you know how much space? We will gather that and plan it, okay?
Okay. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. No, I lost the track about Benjamin or Matthew. I don't know who is it next.
I think
But-
Benjamin is first now. Then
Thanks.
Matthew.
I have a question. So we have all in all 6 minutes for this entire presentation. So if you have one pilot, we can obviously talk about more. If you have, I don't know, 5 pilots, we have only. So that's kind of the thing. Okay, makes sense. But when do we need, like, do we need to, I mean, you have this canvas, I remember, and we don't need to use that, right? We can also do it on our own. Like
Yes, you
right?
can. This is just a suggestion of the topics
Yes.
that utilities would like to see to understand, okay, this is an interesting pilot for me to talk about, basically. But you can use whatever you usually use, yeah.
By when do we need to, like, I remember from last time, I think we had to send in the pitch presentation. Do we need to do this as well this time, like before, or can we just,
No, we suggest you to start thinking about it, but you will have time during Tuesday to prepare this presentation.
Okay.
Because you will have conversations during Tuesday, and basically the pilot presentations will be on the next day, Wednesday. So we're going to have 1 hour here that's going to be completely open. But again, if you have like the structure already, would be nice, and just change little tweaks. That would be ideal, because you're not going to have the full day to prepare for the next day, and we're going to need it around the dinner time. So basically, you cannot work on it full night. Otherwise, we're not going to have it for the next day.
Yes, and please save it for Rita. Rita is, very effective, but she will get crazy with 15 presentations. So save some nerves for her. And even if you share it before and then do updates, it's ideal, okay?
Okay, cool. Yeah. And on the last question on the panel discussion itself, I mean, I saw the topic, it's about renewable for Jua. Can you share some more information? Like, is there something, a little bit more preparation for us? It's like, yeah.
Yes, for what we are in touch with all of the moderators, okay? They have been also selected because of their background and an ability to really spark a good conversation for you here. So what I can tell is that I will get in touch with all of them, and either you are going to get questions or I am going to connect you over an email so that there is some kind of a conversation. I'm pretty sure it depends on the moderator, but you will not go there without any briefing. We will make sure that in advance, at least 2 weeks before, we are going to give you an outline, points of discussion, so that you can make up your mind as well what to share. I am getting in touch with moderators this week to ask who wants to do what with their group. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Thank you, Benjamin. Matthew?
Thanks. 2 quick questions. One, I did try logging into the app. I don't know has it been updated already, because I'm not currently seeing the grand finale sessions.
And
it's still not done.
it is on. However, we need to collect all of your RSVP and we will invite you. So you will not need to do anything. Most probably it will be by the end of the week or in the beginning of next week, okay? So if you're on RSVP, there's nothing else you need to do.
Fine, thank you. Secondly, is any media going to be invited, I guess, in particular to the open day?
There are some media we don't know, and some journalists invited. I cannot give you the names right now. I think it is still being confirmed. So there is plan for somebody to be there. Yes.
And I assume they're kind of Irish national media, or they be
Most probably
NHG?
yes. It
Great.
will be.
Thanks.
Matthew, now you. Yay!
Yeah,
You lost
it's all
your
good.
space in
I,
the queue.
I think you've answered most of my questions already, but I suppose I was going to ask the same question as Greg in terms of inviting people, so I might send you some names as well. But also, have the utilities confirmed who is coming from their side yet, as well, or should we reach out to them directly? Yeah, in terms of like different business units and things.
From the business units.
Yeah.
Well, you will have
Can we
access to all of
suggest
this.
to them? Yeah.
Yes, you can do whatever you want, but you will have all of these in the app as well. So all of the people that will participating, including the business units, will be there. We have a big group from E.ON that we know so far. ESV. And from the business units, I think that's it, right, Martina? Or do we have other?
Yes, from what I remember, I know Origin is coming also with an extended team a little bit. I do not remember which group these people represent. I really recommend, if you care about some specific people, to be there to reach out, okay? To utilities. We are also waiting for their confirmation this week. They have the same deadline as you, okay?
Exactly. So the RSVP still didn't is still not finished from the utility side. So we don't have all of the confirmations of the business units, but yeah, contact the utilities that you want to see specific people from them. All right. Any other questions, concerns?
Yes, Francisca, let me just add one information. We didn't have this on the slides, but I just want you to know that we are going to have the same process for one-on-one meetings. Information, you are going to get it in a week before, okay? Like most probably on Monday, a week before Dublin. We are collecting those needs right now. And once you get it, just encouragement to all of you to reach out to those utilities, maybe set up some agenda points, what kind of materials you want to have it before, so that this 25 minutes is really productive, okay? So remember about that. We will be also managing this expectation with utilities to have to be very clear about their expectations, if there is any thing for you to prepare. Again,
Hi. I'm just was curious. You mentioned that on the apps we will get the list of participants, and I understand this list of participants also will contain the ones that are outside the Electrons kind of group, right? So I don't know, investors or some other energy actors. Do you have an idea? And you also mentioned that we would be able to like send messages. So do you have an idea when this is going to be on the app? Like how many days in advance, or
yes, I would
or
say
just
two
during the
weeks.
days?
No, not during the days. We want you to have access a week before. Definitely, we will do everything to have all in-person participants in the app. Okay, because I think it's really high time. We do not expect any surprise by this time. Right now we are as well understanding what about the one-on-one networking. That was also something you suggested last time, and the app allows for that. However, I don't know if you got the feeling about the space, that it's very comfy and we will be hugging each other a little bit during the open day. So we need to make sure that there is enough space to do so. But as for the messages connecting with these people, that for sure will be available in the Open Day app. So you will be able to go to anybody's profile, send them a message. I'm not sure if you see their email. I don't think so, but really connect with these people and talk with them there. That's on our site as well to promote that the app is exactly for that. So if you participate fully. And hopefully after finalizing RSVP, maybe we can even at least show you the names of organizations that are coming from outside of, let's say, regular list. That won't be any secret. These people will come anyway. Okay?
Yep, sounds good. Yeah, thanks.
Karina?
Just to clarify, to make sure I got it right. So again, we're not gonna have the meeting with all the utilities, only utilities that are interested in talking to us, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's why the pilot presentations are so important, to captivate the other utilities that you didn't meet.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, any more questions? Of course, you can always email us. I saw that Presi, we already have an email from you from the visa. We will start away trying to have this letter. I believe it's a letter of invitation. So no worries about that. But if you need anything from our side, you always know that you can have us email, WhatsApp, whatever it is. Okay, are you excited? I am. Yay.
Yay,
Okay.
indeed.
Nice. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We will send you an email with all of the information that we shared today, with the webinar recording and the slides as well, and the pilot template if you want to use it. Okay. So thank you so much, people. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Let's be in touch.
Thank
See you in
you.
Dublin.
Bye-bye.
Guys.
Ciao.
So, bye.